Good evening, good evening. Welcome to Full-Time Sports Network and the Armoury. We are doing a PSV versus Arsenal Watchalong. I do apologise that my camera's not on today. I will be having to eat whilst doing the stream. But before we start eating and enjoying the football, let's go into the teams. So here are the teams. So PSV, Benitez, Mwene, Ramalho, Brandtfeit, Max, Veerman, Zangari, Gutierrez, Simmons, El Ghazi, and Gakpo. For the Arsenal, we've got Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Holding, Saliba, Tierney, Odegaard, Sambi Lokonga, Xhaka, Fabio Vieira, Martinelli, and Nketiah. So those are the teams. We are about 3 minutes away. Thank you, Don. 3 minutes away from kickoff, and yeah, so let's get excited. And just to help you get along with being excited,
I would say that, be excited.
Let's get excited. And Colm has sent his normal message to me whilst I do a stream. Good afternoon, Bobby. Hope all is well, and come on, PSV. Yeah, of course, Colm would be doing that. That's just the way Colm is. He is a United fan, and he loves to keep doing this when I do watch-alongs for Arsenal. Good afternoon or good evening to Tony. Hope you're doing well, mate. But yeah, my camera will come on once I've finished eating. They're just nowhere near the pitch right now. So yeah, I'm going to try and enjoy my dinner and keep you up to dated as I can. So yeah, I do apologise if there is eating at the same time. But yeah, so Brandtfeit is an interesting selection tonight, I have to say. Obviously, he's on loan from Everton. So yeah, it's an interesting lineup. I have heard he's doing very good with things in and Tony's saying here, I hope we don't leave first gear. I'll take a loss, like I said. Yeah, I know you will. I never want to see Arsenal lose, but I do totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, so they're just doing the coin toss at the moment. And like I said, I do apologise that the camera's not on at the moment. It will be on once I've eaten my dinner. Nice southern fried fish. And nice cheesy chips. So, life today has just made dinner fall into the watch along. Wasn't planned like this, but that's life. But I'm wondering what Colm is just continuously. I don't like the white shorts with that black shirt. No. I would have rather have gone for a different away kit if that was the exactly the joys of an early kickoff. I know. Let's go Gakpo, but yeah, Colm is just trying to wind me up as much as he possibly can because that's Colm. We love him. But yeah, it's the joys of early kickoff. I hate these 5:40 kickoffs. I hate them. But Arsenal are about to kick off, and we are kicking from left to right. And Ramsdale's doing the obligatory rugby kickoff, which just goes out, which is great in rugby, but it does really suck at football. So PSV have got a throw in at the moment. It's not a clean start from any team. The ball hasn't really been controlled on the pitch yet. It's up and down, up and down. We're only 40 seconds in, but it's not the greatest first 40 seconds. It's probably one of the worst. No one's actually controlled the ball yet. Here comes PSV though. Ball's with Gakpo. Still Gakpo. Goes back to Gutierrez. Out to Max. Gakpo again with a good cross. Ramsdale comes out and collects. Our nemesis Ruud van Nistelrooy there. Not a happy bunny about him. I'll never forgive him. I don't know why the cameras always want to show the manager more than the actual football. But yeah, I better put the score on. There we go. Just so you know what's happening, it is still 0-0. PSV have pretty much had most of the ball so far. Sambi with a not a great pass to Odegaard there. Odegaard control it, so PSV have got the ball back. Our passing is not the greatest right now, I have to say. Someone was saying that when Saliba and Holding were playing at the back last time, it wasn't the greatest performance. To be honest, I don't think anyone can say that they had a great performance that night. Well, Shami's having a bit of a mare here. Lost the ball to PSV. Wasted cross too high for Gakpo. He's tall, but it's not that tall. So it's Aston Villa man that's up front, not former Aston Villa man. Don't know if he's joined permanently, but Arsenal right now just need to have some possession. Need some confidence on this ball. And the pitch by looks, oh my word, Eddie lost it, but thankfully Arsenal get it back. Ball's with Odegaard now. What is going on with our control and passing right now? It's not looking great, I have to say. This is not a great first 4 minutes from Arsenal at all. There's Xhaka. Martinelli, brilliant ball to Fabio Vieira there. Fabio Vieira just cuts inside. Here's Martinelli. Into Xhaka. To Tierney. Finds Xhaka. Xhaka goes into the box. Odegaard back to Xhaka. Tries to find Eddie. Eddie didn't have space. The PSV have cleared it. But Arsenal have won it back quite high up here. Balls with Martinelli. Finds Xhaka. Tries to find Martinelli, but PSV cut that out. Here comes PSV on an attack. Mind you, that they can't build an attack either. So as long as PSV keep playing like this, we'll be okay. It's not a great start from any team right now, to be honest. This is a kind of a game where you think both teams are under pressure. Neither team were under pressure. Should both qualify easily. I'm pretty sure PSV have as well. This is a game for like first and second now, really. Maybe that is the pressure. Maybe no one wants to play any of those Champions League clubs. Maybe. Because obviously last night, Barcelona have dropped into Europa. Atletico Madrid have dropped into Europa. Ajax have dropped into Europa. Some of the passing just isn't immaculate tonight. I'm seeing trying to do a pass to Martinelli, but way over hit there. Balls with Benitez now. Arsenal doing a slow press, allowing them the chance to kick out, but Benitez decides just to do a big boot, and it goes back to Arsenal possession. Balls with Holding to Tierney. And Saliba. I don't know if the pitch has something to do with it. It just seems every touch is heavy. No one's really controlling it. There's a lot of bobbles. I'm sure their pitch is immaculate, but you're watching it and you think, okay, is it the pitch? It just doesn't look. People are slipping over. There's PSV. Simmons with a great shot there, well saved by Ramsdale. I think it was going to go wide anyway, to be honest. Don't think it was going to actually threaten the goal. Let's have a look here. Nah, it was going wide anyway. Only slightly wide, but still. Yeah, Bobby the Lion cartoon. Oh, you like the black, white. No, I do not, mate. I don't like this. No, I don't like this black and white here at all. I would have preferred to go for a different kit. I don't like these white shorts at all. But here comes Eddie to Fabio. Fabio's waiting for some people to actually pass to. Goes out to Martinelli on the left-hand side. Martinelli whips it in, easily dealt with there by PSV. And it goes all the way back to Saliba. Here's Tommy to Fabio. Fabio with a nice turn of pace there. Oh, slightly in front of Xhaka. Well, that's better. Bit better from Arsenal here. Like I said, my camera will turn back on. It's just, I don't want you guys having to see me eat. And there is no way I'm waiting for my dinner to go cold. Nice cheesy chips and some fried fish. Can't beat that. So, what I've noticed so far is Tierney and Holding are switching a lot, which I find rather odd, to be honest. Foul there by Gakpo and Odegaard. Yeah. Didn't go near the ball. Ended up pulling him down. Yeah, easy foul, to be honest there. Here's Sambi to Odegaard. Oh dear. We were both saying about our Paul mentioning about our performances right now. This isn't much better. Here's Gakpo. Slips at the last moment. That's another slip. I've counted at least 3 in 11 minutes. Slips. Now, have they heavily watered this pitch? Or have they just had a lot of rain? Office grey out, white shorts day, but got me black jersey at work here. Moss. Wait and find out, mate. I am wearing a lovely Arsenal shirt today. I missed the first 2 minutes, didn't I? No, you didn't. I promise you, for the first 40 minutes, there was no longer football. It was headball. It was an awful start in the first 40 minutes, 40 seconds even. This isn't fake grass, is it? Mate, you know what? It looks worse than the Bode pitch. This is an awful pitch. Well, it seems to be anyway, because they're all slipping over. There's another slip. That's 4 now. What's going on the pitch? Well, as far as I'm aware, Holland is always real pitches. I'm not aware of any fake grass over there. Looks, well, to be fair, even fake grass looks real nowadays. I haven't got the sound on yet, so I'll have to put my headphones in a minute. I just wanted to enjoy my dinner. Then I'll have some sound in. Here comes Fabio trying to find Eddie. Eddie's still got it. Well defended down by PSV, but Arsenal still got possession. Goes back to Tommy, all the way back to Saliba. Even the control of the ball seems to bounce off their feet. Here comes Fabio. Slightly worried about their footwork here. I'm worried that there's going to be a slip at the wrong time. Here's Saliba to Holding. Arsenal just keeping possession right now, which I'm very happy with. I think it's new grass, and like NFL, it's ripped up every time the players plan. Hard with feet. Yeah, exactly. Fabio has been all right so far. Let's work this side. Fabio Odegaard. Here's Eddie. Eddie needs to do something tonight for me. If not, I'm sorry. My theory of he's not good enough is confirmed, to be honest. Here's Fabio to Martinelli. Trying to find Tierney, but Tierney slips at the wrong time as well. Jeez. Sangari being booked for that. Just showing the Simmons shot here. It was easy going wide. The PSV are playing it out from the back from this goalkeeper. Now Martinelli slipped over. What is wrong with this pitch? My word. I have never seen so many slipovers in a game. Another slip there from PSV player. Might start counting the slips at this word. Here comes Xhaka. Eddie, heavy first touch. But to be fair, I'm going to be fair to the players here. I think this is way to do with the pitch. Because it's happening too often. So for me, But yeah, I'm going to put a lot of blame on the pitch. Doesn't it seem like new pitch and maybe wet and giving way? So it looks awful, mate. The way that this ball is just bouncing off Pierre Bulland. Yeah, I have no excuses anymore. This is the kind of game that should be perfect for Eddie. You know, it's a good side, not a top side. It's a good side. If Eddie can't perform today, then so it was Xhaka with a shot there deflected over for an Arsenal corner. Right, real grass, but yeah, look how clumps come flying up. I think new grass and new roots, maybe. I think the groundkeeper messing with us. Well, there is a rule that it has to be of a certain standard, and I'm sure that has been checked. But I would, mind you, look at where that goalkeeper's been standing. My word, is some turf missing? He's had nothing to do. Arsenal corner here. Corner comes in. Benitez kind of punches it. Oh, Simmons done Sambi there like a kipper. Here's Simmons being closed down. This pitch is absolutely awful. I can see there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a goal caused by the pitch. Just see it happening. Because honestly, this is awful. Shouldn't be having to play in these type of conditions. Not at European level. Especially against PSV. PSV've got, decently financed league. Here comes Gakpo. I think the lino will flag this off, but it has gone in, but it is offside. I had a feeling it was, to be honest. They will probably check it VAR though. Gabby, yep. Look, the 6 year. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, Gakpo's definitely offside there. I wasn't too worried actually when he went through, because I was like, yeah, he's off. Simmons, I really like. I like the way that he plays. It's a great finish by Gakpo there. Yeah, I knew that was off. And the lino obviously is not going to flag until the play is over. So yeah, I wasn't worried about that at all. I was very chilled about that one. I was like, yeah, he's off. Commentator's eye, mate. Commentator's eye. Hard tackle there by Sambi on Singari. No yellow card. Just to make it worse for Zingari, he gets the ball kicked at him. Well, it wasn't really. It looked worse at full speed than seeing it back. That wasn't. I don't think he hardly touched him, to be fair. But here comes Eddie to Martinelli. Martinelli going slowly down the left. Back to Xhaka. To Sambi. Sambi to Tommy. To Odegaard. I've got to do my best not to call him Odegaard. Blame that on Moss. Here's Saliba. Back to Holding. Holding's going to go all the way back to Ramsdale. Seems to be slightly careful with this passing, because I do think the pitch is going to cause an issue for one of us. Here's Tierney, who slips over, but does get his pass. And Fabio nearly slipped then. Are they playing on ice? Like, seriously, what on earth is going on? I think they'll need to change their boots at half time. Fabio with a cross to Eddie. Got a good touch on it and well saved by Benitez. The reason I didn't get that excited, because the shot wasn't fantastic. It was just like a little touch on it. Clever touch, but it wasn't like, oh wow, what shot. That was just a touch on a cross that Benitez had to save. So it is an Arsenal corner. This is why he's a Prem striker footballer. Yeah, I honestly think that Gakpo is not a left winger. I really don't. I don't think he should play there. I don't think that's his strongest position. I think he's going to be more of a striker. Corner comes in now. I think he's going out for a goal kick. Who did it come off here? Oh no, that should have been a corner. Came off Romalo at last. But PSV goal kick. Playing out from the back again. Arsenal doing a mid press. Gakpo can't control it there. Goes out. But yeah, Gakpo reminds me of an early Henry when he was playing on the left wing. He never impressed me on the left wing, Henry. Cutting off on your left is different, you know. But playing constantly out on the left doesn't suit him, I don't think. Pushed over there by Romalo. Okay, that's my dinner done. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Dinner had was very nice. 5 stars to that chippy. Let's get some sound on as well. But I'd say from the last 15 minutes, Arsenal have been the better side. Definitely not threatened that much by PSV. No, Gakpo had a goal disallowed, but that was offside anyway. Simmons had a decent shot, but it was going wide anyway. Arsenal have managed to force a corner here. Yeah, nice cheesy chips, mate. Lovely. Yeah, they got Sheriff, haven't they? FC Sheriff today. Yeah, Brantford is English. He's actually on loan from Everton. So yeah, it's kind of like his progression now. Hopefully, if he has a good season in PSV, he'll be in the Everton lineup next year. He's very good. I quite like him. I think they signed him for 2 million from the low league, League Two or something. I think it might have been Carlisle. Not 100% sure there, but I think it was Carlisle they signed him from. Here comes Arsenal, Martinelli. I think we might need to simplify how we play a little bit because this pitch is causing problems, or the conditions, or something. Something's not right. The ball just seems to bounce off really, really hard. Here comes Simmons, or Simons. So I was pronouncing it wrong last week. Overhit pass goes out for a throw-in to Arsenal. The ovation's about a 25-year-old PSV supporter that sadly died yesterday in a car crash. So yeah, big up to the PSV fans for doing that. They got fireworks going as well outside the stadium, which is nice. Football is more than just a sport. It's a community, and that's what I love. Football community. You can't beat it. You really can't. You can't beat a bit of good community from the football fans. So big up to everyone on doing that. Passing it around to the back right now. It's nice and calm. To be honest, it's nice and calm. Yeah, it is sad, mate. It is sad. But it's nice of the PSV fans to do that tribute. Yeah, it means a lot. You know, for some people, all their money goes on their club and their love of their club. You know, so it's nice that if something sad like that happens, you aren't forgotten. Here comes Fabio. Beats Max very well there. To Xhaka. To Martinelli. Tierney is, for some reason, now a striker. He does find Eddie, but too high for Eddie. Was it too high? Yeah, too high from Eddie there. Only a little bit. Just came off the top of his head. Showing the Gakpo goal there, which is obviously clearly offside anyway, so I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Knew it was offside at the first place. Here's Saliba being marshalled by Simons. Back to Ramsdale. Slightly worried about this part. I know it's the way that we play, but there's clearly a problem with the pitch. So we just need to be careful. We've lost possession there. Gakpo to Simons. Well defended by Holding. And now we've lost possession. It goes out for a PSV throw-in. Eddie in too soon. Better timing. Gross. Good cross. Yeah, it's just slightly high. I can't be hard on Eddie for that one. I'm liking Vieira over there, like we thought, but more and more now. Yeah, I think that's going to be what's going to be happening now. I can hear some Arsenal fans. That's good. It's quite quiet on my commentary, to be fair. Ramsdale kicks it out there. The problem is they were showing so much of the bench and other things that I have no idea how it got from a PSV throw-in to an Arsenal goal kick. No idea. You can fill in the gap what might have happened. Man United are playing later against FC Sheriff, and Hearts are at home to RFS. West Ham are playing Silkeborg. That was not an easy game when they went to Silkeborg. They just about won 3-2, West Ham did. And Shamrock Rovers are also playing later against Ghent. PSV with the ball right now. Passing it around calmly. Branthwaite out to Max. Gakpo being well marshalled there by Tomiyasu. He has to go all the way back to Branthwaite. Out to Romalo. Or Amalio, as you must say it. I don't know. To Mwene, who was picked last night in our my challenge, which I quite enjoy. Decent right back, to be fair. He's not bad. Saliba's got the ball at the moment. Here's Xhaka to Odegaard, but Odegaard's first touch wasn't great, and it gives PSV chance to get possession. Ball's now with Sangari. Sangari finds Max. No, he doesn't. Goes out. Nice work, Saliba. Let's go Sammy Bella. But Eddie already in, waiting, need better timing. Well, I get told I'm negative against him sometimes. And to be honest, it's just my opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion. Every fan is entitled to their own opinion. Shouldn't be told that I'm wrong. because I don't tell them that they're wrong. So, you know, but yeah, I just don't think he's going to make it, to be honest. I don't think he's good enough. The Sheriff in England. Zurich, Bodon, 0-0 still. And obviously PSV have got to travel to Bodo next week, where they actually drew at home against them. So, yeah, no, that's not going to be easy for them. We're on 31 minutes played now. Here's Gakpo. Here comes Simons. Ghazi's arriving in the box, but Arsenal, oh, brilliant defending there. Here comes Fabio. Oh, the flag was up in the first place. So that whole bit of play was pointless. Yeah, it was close, to be fair. Saliba with the ball at the moment to Xhaka, to Saliba, to Sambi. Ball goes out to Tierney, who finds Martinelli. I don't know. Oh, this formation ain't all confusing me. So it was Holding to Tierney to try to find Martinelli. Holding keeps going out to left back. It's an Arsenal throw-in at the moment. Saliba to Xhaka. Xhaka tries to find someone, but it just goes out for a PSV goal kick. This is not the highest quality of games, I have to say. But in fairness to all the players, the pitch is awful. It doesn't look right. I don't know if the weather's been really bad in Eindhoven. Odegaard with a shot there. Blocked. The ball's still with Arsenal, with Fabio. Back to Tommy. Back to Sambi. Sambi finds Tierney. I'm all for like formation fluid, but this is a bit of a weird one sometimes, I have to say. Holding being left back. PSV are being forced back all the way to Benitez here. Eddie trying to close down the goalkeeper and force a mistake. Kind of has. And it goes out for a PSV throw-in. Come up to 35 minutes played. Not the best game in the world, but a draw will do us, and I'm not fussed. As we said yesterday on the match preview, that if we don't even come out of first, these slipovers are doing me on. But if we don't come out of first or second, I'm fine with that. As long as we don't get beat, we finish top. We can rest everybody next week, hopefully. Give a chance to some of the kids play against FC Zurich. Arsenal just passing it around. There's Sambi. He's had an okay game. He has been one that's probably slipped, and his control has been the worst out of all of them. But as I said, I'm going to allow some due to the fact that I think the pitch is just awful. This is what I was kind of expecting against Bodo, was the pitch was going to really be a problem. But it wasn't really. Bodo had more problems with it than we did. Here's Saliba. Doesn't manage to find anyone there. Gutierrez is trying to put Gakpo through. Ramsdale comes out and collects. Good marshalling there by Tommy and good communication between him and Ramsdale there for me. Well done. Odegaard, thought Odegaard was through there. Benitez comes out and collects the ball. Through ball from Holding there. It's a good idea. One thing I have to say about Odegaard, he's not very fast. He's got good pace, but not that fast. But you don't really need that from a midfielder, really. He's got good enough pace to be a midfielder. Saliba being pressed there by Simons. Not fairly, according to the ref there. Gives a free kick to Arsenal. I think it was a bit too much, to be honest. It was a foul. But Saliba needs to be a little bit careful. I think this pitch is not designed for our, as Moss calls it, tiki-taka football. Arsenal with possession at the moment. Let's just have a look. Sorry, I've missed a few comments. Wow, Bobby just checked out on the Rennes match. Should be 4-0. Meji Yonkra was denied a wonder goal, but is Amin Ghouri. Oh, yes. He's meant to be very good. Highly rated, that guy. Tommy Acid. I was about to get excited. I thought Martinez was going to score. Destroying Fener in Turkey. Well, Lazio down to Midtjylland. SMS has just tied it for Lazio. Clinical by SMS. Captain for Tom loves that guy so much, but man, I don't like breaking the bank. I guess Moss is cheap. Well, you are a financial advisor, so you know. I wouldn't call it being cheap. You just know how to spend your money. I'm M calls me Scrooge, so I'm well known for being tight with my money. So PSV are trying to build an attack here, but this is not great defending by Arsenal here, but well marshalled there by Stephen. It just goes through to Ramsdale, who then throws it out to Tierney. I questioned it there because I wasn't too sure if it might be Holding. There's Tommy. Yeah, Ghouri is very, very good. That guy I expect to see at a big club fairly soon, to be fair. No, Martin, don't need the wonder goal, just put it in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. But it is what it is. Responsible with American B&M money, I guess. Yeah. Well, to be fair, he has, they have been backing us, or backing Arteta anyway. 50 million is not going to get SMS, that's for certain. It's over 40 minutes played now. 5 minutes to half time. Doing a bit of a warm up for some subs here, although Fitness is having a bit of a stroll, to be fair. Maybe half time. Tell what thought of the gave him, and his comments were kind of cool. Yeah, maybe. I might leave that for the Arsenal streams. You know me, I always have a break at half time. Got to this time as well. Got to go sort out the sun. So yeah, will Edu leave Arsenal? I think if the money's right, he will. And I don't blame him. You know, Jesus talking about Martinelli and Saka. That was quite good comments. Is PSV with a cross? Well, dealt with by holding. It's properly cleared now. Eddie's going to be pulled back for a foul there. That was a bit too much tugging. I don't know. Romaleo kind of made sure he went down there. We're definitely being backed. We're being backed than we were. Oh, Simons is through here. Ah, bum. All right, so PSV have scored. The goal scorer was Simons. That was not dealt with very well there defensively at all. At all. I'm going to have to put some of the blame on Saliba there. Simons just like a little annoying bug. Just would not give up on that chance there. So are they checking? Yeah, I don't think they are. Gakpo there, but Simons holding slips at the wrong time. I did say that the pitch will have an effect on someone, and it's us. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's silly. That is silly, that is. I have to say. I am not a happy bunny now. That's a goal just before half time by Simons. There is a VAR check. Okay. It is offside. It's offside. All right, so it's back to 0-0. So it's been given off as offside. I had a feeling Gakpo might have been offside in the lead up. Now, whether or not they've gone back that far, I'm not sure. But it did look offside. I don't know if we're going to get to see it. I haven't seen it yet. No, they haven't. They're not showing it. I felt that Gakpo might have been offside. But in the early part of that passage of play. So, yeah, I was expecting to come in. But yeah, I thought it was offside. But the problem is the communication between the commentators and the VAR wasn't great there. Ghazi's well defended there. Cleared by Ramsdale, just coming up to half time, but I don't know if there's any injury time. There's 1 minute of injury time. They're going to show this chance. Oh, here we go. They're showing it now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Two of them are. I had a feeling they were. Yeah, that's fine. They were both offside. That's fine. I didn't want to be a situation where, oh, actually, they were onside. Two were offside there. So that's fine. I'm happy with that. It's still 0-0. Oh, Arsenal pressured PSV really well here. Odegaard with a shot, well saved by Benitez. Arsenal still with it. Tierney, shot, deflected, cleared. There's some weird light show going on here. And that is half time. Whew. Right. So, guys, I will be back very shortly. We do have a very quick half time. That comes up. There we go. And we'll talk about the first half. Okay, I'm back. Let's get the stats for the first half, and then we'll go into the comments. Right. Let's just double check this is right. I hope it is. Should be. Looks right. All right, so PSV have had 34% possession. Arsenal was 66. Attempts, 8 for Arsenal, 2 for PSV. Attacks, 14 for Arsenal, 10 for PSV. 3 corners taken, 1 for PSV. 88% passing accuracy. That surprises me, to be fair. Thought it'd be a bit less than that. 76 for PSV. They have also struggled with this pitch, to be honest. I think both teams have. 3 offsides for PSV. 2 very important ones, because 2 goals got disallowed for offside. But they were definitely offside. There was none of this, but what if rubbish. Let's get into the comments. Still, hang on, let's look. Okay, let's go back to this one. So I still do not like this play on and forever. Yeah, exactly. World Cup will be better. Yes, it will be. Oh, Odegaard nearly sizzled the gloves. Holdino thanking the heavens. Yeah, well, that was a slip, wasn't it? It was just stupid pitch. Honestly, I'm going to blame the pitch for most of this. And obviously, Moss liking my new background that I've done. Yeah, I was quite happy with that, to be fair. But yeah, it is half time. It is 0-0. First half, I have to say, I think the pitch is ruining the game a bit, because no one's really keeping hold of the ball properly. There hasn't been any proper good chances for Arsenal. Obviously, PSV have had 2 goals disallowed, but both were offside. There was no maybe. There was definitely offside. Not worried about that in the slightest. We only need the point for this game. Currently, we've got it. So I'm happy as Larry. So yeah. We shall wait and see. But yeah, what are you guys thinking of the first half? Because I didn't think it was that great, to be honest. But yeah. Let's have a look at these stats again. I'm intrigued. I'll tell you what else I will look at. There's a site that I love. It gives halftime ratings. Let's see if I agree with these. Right, so Benitez has got over a 7 so far. Don't know how, because he hasn't really had a proper save to do. And Tomiyasu's got a 7. Yeah, he's marshalled Gakpo rather well, to be honest. But everyone's in the 6. Martinelli, they're saying, is having the worst game. Ooh, I don't know. I think, for me, probably the slightly worst player is between Sambi and Eddie. And everyone knows how much I love Sambi. But I think, if anything, the pitch is affecting Sambi way more than anyone else. Now, I'll always give allowance for the pitch, but it does get to a point where you go, okay, could he have done slightly better there? I think he could have, but yeah. But yeah, I'm not too worried here, to be honest. Picked up towards the end. Yeah, we definitely played better in the second part of the first half. Odegaard was right. Exactly. Couple of punches up. Yeah, exactly. I don't see how Benitez is getting like man of the match technically at the moment. If anyone, I'd give it to Tommy, because I think he's marshalled Gakpo really well. Pellegrino scored for Bodo from that run back we liked. Yeah, that Bodo team ain't that bad, you know. They're not bad. You know, you can see why they had won 14 at home in a row. But we are about 3 minutes away from the second half. Are there any other scores? Moss has already told you about the Bodo game. They're 1-0 up. So it's AK Larnaca 1, Kiev 1 Fenerbahce 1, Rennes 3. Interesting to see who scored for Rennes here, actually, because I did a show the other day talking about a certain player. It was Amin Ghouri and Martin Tellier. Is my player playing here? Let's have a look, see. No, he's not playing. Is he on the bench? Yeah. Kamadine Sulemana is on the bench. So, yeah, that's that game. What else we got here? We've got Ludogorets 0, Real Betis 0, Union Berlin 0, Braga 0, Malmo 0, USG 2, Lazio 1-1 against Midtjylland, Fiorentina in the Europa Conference League, drawing 1-1 with Basaksehir. Anderlecht are 1-0 up against FCSB. Austria Vienna are drawing 0-0 with Lech Poznan. Villarreal drawing 0-0 with Hapoel Beersheva. Nice are 1-0 up against Partizan. I'm going to have to find out who scored for Nice. It was Nicolas Pepe has scored for Nice. Vaduz drawing 0-0 with Alkmaar. And that is it. Apart from Women's Champions League are underway at the moment. Juventus are losing 1-0 to Lyon. Arsenal are playing FC Zurich at 8 o'clock. Rosengard are losing 2-1 to Barcelona. So, yeah, that's all the score updates as far as I know. Let's go back to where Mars was talking. Draw good, but Eddie get a darn goal. Yeah, kind of like this Brantford better than I thought. He is actually really good. When you spend £2 million from a player from the lower leagues, he's got to be fairly good, because that's a lot of money on a guy that's from League Two. A lot of people were after him at the time. But yeah, I quite liked him. My USG is I like him. I can't what to watch at 1 p.m. I mean 8 p.m. Yeah, well, I'm doing a match reaction with Gonza at 8. So yeah, I'll be doing match reaction to this game. Luke de Jong is coming on here. So PSV sub, de Jong on. Who came off? Anyone know? See if I can find out here. Don't know who's come off. El Ghazi has gone off. That's how you spell his name. Never 100% sure about El Ghazi. Yeah, I've spelt it right. So we are moments away from the second half being kicked off here, and they're underway. Why does that sound like it's horse racing? They're underway. But the game is underway. There we go. Let's hope we can get slightly better on this pitch, because this pitch did not help us in the first half. Here comes Tierney to Martinelli. Martinelli cuts in. Back to Xhaka. Tierney with a lovely cross there. Well defended by Braithwaite. Nice bit of intention there by Arsenal. Like it. So it's a corner to Arsenal. Honestly, these camera people are just want to look at anything else other than the game. There we go. Right, so Odegaard's going to take the going to take the corner. Whipped in by Odegaard. Didn't really beat the first man there. Goes out to Fabio. Fabio finds Tomiyasu with a beautiful pass. Goes back to Eddie. Oh, it's good attempt there by Eddie. wasn't a direct pass to Eddie, but Eddie noticed it, went for it. That was really quite good, actually. That was better. It's a good attempt by Eddie, though. It's funny, my sports score app doesn't even show Conference League matches scores. Oh, really? Jeez. It's a bit disrespectful, isn't it? Luke de Jong is your father. You remember I wanted this guy on a cheap loan. Hope doesn't score. Yeah, you did. Yeah. I wanted, who did I want? I wanted that guy that went to Burnley, didn't I? But yeah, so yeah, Vighorst. I wanted Vighorst to come. I would have quite happy have paid 15 million. Here comes Gakpo though. Can he keep it in? He does. Gives away. It's offside. So it made Gakpo run all that way. And he was offside in the first place. Ridiculous. Here comes Xhaka. Back to Saliba. To Sambi. Tommy pushes Ramsdale out wide. Wasn't the greatest first touch by Ramsdale. Does clear it perfectly fine. Ball's back with Arsenal, but ball's gone a bit airy, but no, Sambi's now got it on the floor. To Martinelli. Finds Tierney. Tierney. Great cross. No, it was actually a shot in the end. Didn't dip enough for Tierney there. Good though. Not the greatest on the right though, is he? Let's be honest. He is very much left-footed. Good attempt though. Nothing wrong with having a pop from there. But it is still 0-0. Plenty of Arsenal fans there. And what I like to call the cage. It looks like a bit of a cage from here. They got this perspex glass either side. It's like a bit of a cage. But here comes Simons. This could be offside though, to be honest. Gakpo. Veerman. Well saved, Ramsdale. Wasn't offside. I don't know. That was close, to be honest. There's Saliba. Saliba. It's very not hard not to say his name without smiling, isn't it? Just say Saliba. Saliba, that's Saliba. Love saying his name. Arsenal with the ball at the moment. Saliba. Back to Fabio Vieira. Back to Sambi. Sambi is never a DM. It's just every time I watch him, I'm going, "You're not a DM, mate, at all." You'd have to bulk up a heck of a lot because he's just not it. His tackling is not the greatest either. You need to be like perfect to be a tackling, to be a DM. I do think he is a good CM though. I don't want to ruin my squad for like the preview for the Forest game tomorrow, but I've changed it up a little bit tomorrow. And I'm giving Sambi a chance, but somewhere else. It's a PSV throw-in at the moment. I was pushing it to see if that was an actual proper throw in there, but there we go. Branthwaite tries to find Max, but it goes out for a Arsenal throw in. See, for me, I'd bring Party on for the last. I'd give him the last 20 minutes, Thomas. I think we just need to be a bit more solid back there. We'll just then allow the forward players just to be a little bit more free, knowing that you've got a really good, solid DM there. And it's not me being horrible to Sam, but I just don't think he's a DM. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I just don't think he's a good DM at all. Saliba will go back to Ramsdale here. 52 minutes played. Kick out by Ramsdale. Finds Fabio. Tries to find Eddie, but well defended by Ramallo. Saliba, massive head there. Fabio. Fabio, to be fair to him, he is tiny. So if you're going to get a push in the back, he's going down. It's as simple as that. He's going to go flying. That's that dive. The PSV fan there saying it's a dive. No. Honestly, if you just breathe on Fabio, Fabio will go down. He does need to bulk up a little bit. He is doing 3 lots of weights every week at the moment, try to bulk up. He has admitted that he's quite lightweight. He definitely is. Foul there, holding. De Jong is marking holding on any offensive by Arsenal. Jesus there on the bench. These camera people are obsessed with the bench. Like, seriously, come on. I actually want to watch the game. There could be something happening now, and I have no idea what's going on. No, to be fair, hasn't been kicked. Benitez takes a free kick. De Jong trying to fight Gakpo, but Tommy's got it now. He lets it go out for a throw-in. We've got to keep. Gakpo's through here. Just wide. No offside either there. What happened there? How did Gakpo get through? Simon's beautiful pass there. Gakpo just absolutely does Tommy for pace there. Oh, it didn't even go out for wide. It went out for a throw-in. I thought that went wide. Oh, because Thomas is coming on now. Oh, I don't know if we should rest. I don't know if we should risk Thomas this early. Here's Luke de Jong. Veerman. Goal. PSV. That's going to stand. That is definitely going to stand, people. There's no reason for that to be chalked off. That was just bad defending. Great strike by Veerman, which is a player that I mentioned last week. Veerman. And big up to Sapphic as well. Talking about Veerman. But that is definitely 1-0 to PSV. Good strike. All right, let's see. Let's see here. So Arsenal were not set there. Luke de Jong, bullied holding. Veerman had loads of time, space by himself. Sambi should have been back there. Okay, that's annoying. That's annoying. I did go for 1-1, to be fair. So we could still quite easily get a goal back. We could be okay. But that is definitely 1-0 to the PSV. So Partey's come off. Odegaard's gone off. Oh, my word. Okay. Oh, and Saka's come on as well. Oh, Sambi's gone off. Okay, cool. Party, Saka on. Sambi and Odegaard off. So there we go. There's an update for everybody, so everyone knows. Not sure about this, people. I'm guessing Fabio's gone into midfield. Going to go alongside Xhaka. Long throw in there from Tierney. Well defended by PSV. Here comes Simons again. Tierney had a kick there. It's going to be a yellow card for Tierney. Oh, dear. The other player we've got to keep an eye out for getting booked here today is Xhaka. Xhaka is on a yellow. And if he gets booked today, he'll miss the FC Zurich, which will be fine. But I'm hoping we don't play Xhaka next week if he does get booked. Party in and get scored on. Saka, come on, Veerman, yikes. Yeah. Well, Party hadn't come on at that time, I don't think. I don't think the substitution was made. This is what happens when you think you can coast through games. According to Safe from the Hybrid Squad, we're not Arsenal fan. Well, I am an Arsenal fan because I will speak my mind. I am not going to be told what to say by any journalist, and she is a journalist. People forget her. She is a journalist, just like other people that we all follow and may like or may dislike, whoever you particularly listen to. But I am not going to get told how to support Arsenal by a journalist. No, just not happening. I am annoyed by this performance. I will allow that the pitch is not great, but still, if PSV can handle it, so can we. Because unless you're saying that PSV are better than us, because I'm not, I don't think PSV are better than us. The team that's in first got battered last night by Liverpool at home. If you want to kind of like level it out with a bit of rational thinking, the team that's first in Eredivisie got battered by Liverpool 3-0 at home, are getting knocked out of the Champions League. They're going to go into the Europa. This is the team that's second in Eredivisie. You know, this is not a good performance. You know, I know Tony will take a defeat. I'll take a draw. I don't ever want to see my team get defeated. You know, let's push now. Cannot coast, like Luke says. Yeah, we are coasting. You know, I went for Jesus in this game. I'd give him time. Eddie is not the player. With the way that Arteta wants Arsenal to play, you cannot expect just to stand there and let the ball come to you. You need to work for it. You need to hustle. Eddie doesn't do hustling. Not really. He does it now and then. This is a game to hustle. You can't get into this game. Ajax rebuild. Yep, a rebuild, but they're first in their league and they got battered by Liverpool last night. So, you know. Yeah. That's why I show it, Moss, just in case anyone does like drop out for a minute. At least it's in there. You can find out who's come on and who's come off. You know, it's just easier. Because to be honest, I'd forget as well if I'd typed them down. Here comes Max though. PSV on the break here. Gakpo. If you give it to Gakpo now, Brilliant defended by Party, came back, but he is not happy. I'm not happy. We're not looking good. So it's a corner to PSV now. 62 minutes played. Oh, no. Luke de Jong has made it 2-0. Oh, bum. All right. Luke de Jong has changed this game, which is weird to say because I'm not a great fan of him. It gives you something different. Ah, Luke de Jong. Ramsdale there, definitely on fault. If you're going to come out, collect the damn thing. Collect it, hit it. Don't care what you do with it. Just make sure you connect. Jeez. That is annoying me, I have to say. So that is now 2-0 to PSV. Partying there, remember your army show. Those guys to TP should not even come close to. Yes, definitely shouldn't be involved in this. Oh my God, Bobby, I sense Luke past the goal. I wanted him load, had bad feeling, missed the punch, needed Turner, cannot miss. So now Jesus has come on. Okay. Who? I don't know who came off. I'm trying to work out here. Who's come off? Is it Tierney? No, not Tierney. Holding's come off. Okay, so Holding's come off. So Jesus on, Holding off. Not a happy bunny. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, I was trying to work out who it was. This is why I called this happening weeks ago. Let's see if super positive fans will see it. Finally see what. Mate, of course they won't. I will blame. I will put one blame on tonight's game. The pitch is awful. However, the performance is awful too. Simple as that. The pitch is bad, but the performance is not good. You know, now we're going to have to win against FC Zurich, which I'm not happy about. You know, not a happy bunny. Not a happy. Oh, here comes Sangari. Gakpo's waiting. Oh, flags up. Flags up. It's offside. Offside. Phew. But that was good play by PSV. And I just want to. Oh, jeez. Right, was he offside? Yes, he was. He was offside. That's fine. Jeez. Jeez. Rudy's going to be loving every moment at this, isn't he? Let's be honest. So I know Tony said that he would take a 1-0 defeat. I do get where he comes from. This performance is. I don't think he'd take this performance. I hope he wouldn't anyway, because I certainly not having this performance whatsoever. This performance is woeful. Bodo still 1-0. Luke DeLuke. It's too much thinking we can coast, like Luke said. Now we can. Yeah, we can't. Yeah. There's no way we should be down 5-0 because three of them were offsides. So I am not bothered by it, the fact that they're actually offside. But we are being torn apart here. This is just ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. Simons and Sangari, good matches. Luke makes a difference. He's made a huge difference. That guy's given us problems, and he shouldn't be. But he is. It's ridiculous. He'll be what the squad deserves. Yeah. On this performance, yeah. If we lost 4 or 5, I don't want anyone saying, oh, we didn't deserve that. We are awful. Oh, my word. Nearly 3 then. How are we losing Luke de Jong? It's like losing a jumbo jet in Asda. It's impossible. You can. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is just not funny. Well, it's definitely going to be a first loss. There's no way we're going to come back into this, mate. We are being torn apart. We can't even keep hold of the ball. Here's Fabio. Here's Jesus. Well, I'm sorry. We're relying on Eddie. Like, seriously, this is... No. Give me 2 Jesuses over Jesus and Eddie. It's Simons. Oh, 79 minutes played. This is just painful to watch at the moment. Arsenal can't even keep hold of the ball. Luke de Jong to Gakpo. Gakpo with a great cross. Leon Ramsdale, great save, but it was offside again. But what the heck is going on with our defence? What's Thomas doing? Thomas is doing nothing. Great header by de Jong. It was offside anyway, but still, I'm still going to say it's a good, great header. But this is painful. I'm not surprised Ramsdale's angry. I am furious with defensively. We look awful. Here comes Jesus to Vieira. To be honest, I wish we did buy our kids. Honestly. Because if we're going to lose, we might as well lose with kids and just focusing on next week. But we should be beating PSV. Simple as that. We should not be losing to PSV. Braithwaite's been brilliant. Come up to 71 minutes played. I'm absolutely fuming. Ben White's coming on now. What's this about? What are we bringing Ben White on for? We need to score goals. Saliba. Oh, jeez. I'm going to be hard on Saliba tonight because honestly, he's not having a good game. Here's Simons. Tierney slips over again there. Martinelli. Look, this is why we wanted him. January would be in Champions League, probably, but this squad ain't good enough to make a Champions League, mate. Play under 21s against Forest. Dropped a lot of them, not fit to wear the shirt at the moment. This is just awful. Yeah. Save. Yeah, I've got 18 things going here. Watching, working. What about us? Yeah, they start at 8 against FC Zurich, weirdly enough. Foul there. They need to wake up this weekend or else. Mate, if we lose at home to Forest, I'm sorry, questions have got to start being asked. White is coming on. Oh, hang on, it's double substitution here. What on earth is this? Tierney's coming off. I have no idea what this substitution's about. Tomiyasu and White is on. I don't know what this substitution's about. That makes zero sense. Yeah, Arsenal women should quite easily defeat FC Zurich, especially after demolishing Lyon last week, and Lyon are winning against Juventus. Katie's up. Yeah. Cheers, Mars. Yeah. Honestly, this is just awful. He's got this all wrong. He's got this all wrong tonight. And the players have as well. The players are just woeful. Yeah, I get. See, this is the thing. All week, or the 2 days training sessions are done by Arteta. Now, the players are the ones that play, but they are trained by Arteta all week and the coaching staff. If they haven't set it up right, which they clearly haven't, because they definitely were not ready for Luke de Jong to come on, because he has torn us apart. Like, who is marking Luke de Jong? You can't just leave him. It's a massive Boeing 737, you know. Here's Fabio. Finds Eddie. Eddie. Everyone has a go at me for not liking how he plays. Fabio with a great shot. High wide. Eddie not good enough. Bring on Johnny. PSV. Odegaard. Odegaard had a good enough game, I suppose. May not listen to all the mad reactions as well. Always go overboard. I'm not going to go overboard, but this performance is awful. There's no other way of saying it. This game is not good. And as I've said, and Lucas said as well, we can see it coming. The performances aren't good enough. And yes, part of that is on the part of that has got to be on the players. But here comes Fabio there. Tries to find Eddie. Fabio's got it back here. Cross cleared by Max. Goes back to Party. Xhaka cleared properly now by PSV. And PSV are on a semi-attack. It's kind of slowed down a bit, to be fair. Simons, Ben White handles that well. Eddie's just not good enough. He's just... It's like sometimes someone needs to hold his hand. How many bad performances does Man U have had? We've had one now, really. No. We were lucky against Bodo, which we were. We were lucky. We were lucky against Leeds. Xhaka with a shot here. Eddie, well set. Oh, brilliant save by Benitez there. I think it's a foul, though, on the goalkeeper here. So it was a Xhaka shot. Eddie. Oh, that's painful there on Brantford. Is it Brantford? Oh, I'm not having a meltdown. I'm just saying that I don't think some of our performances have been that great, and this was coming. 3-5-2 now. Odie missed. Tony's calm. I'm calm. I'm just a bit annoyed. The performance should be better from the players that he's chosen. They should be doing better than this. I'd been quite happy playing the side that I chose yesterday and losing, doing perfectly fine. Would have given the kids a bit of experience. This is why I do what I do. Good keeper. Benitez is a great goalkeeper. Big up to Anzu, the goat fatty. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well, mate. Eddie had to finish defensive. I told you, Brantford's good. I don't know how he hasn't made it at Everton yet, because he is very good. Eddie is useless. He is. Simons and Xhaka here having a moment. Xhaka needs to calm down. The problem is, if Xhaka gets a yellow card now, he's then suspended next week. I think the ref is going to give him a yellow here. Eddie straight at the keeper. If I was I'd leave him in Eindhoven. Simons is coming off. That's a triple substitution here, so you have to bear in mind here. Till, okay. So Till, Teze, Madueke. I think that's how you said his name. Let's just double check that that's how you spell his name. I don't want to misspell it. Madueke. Brantford's coming off. That's surprising. On. Brantford. Simons. Who else is coming off here? Is it Veerman? Veerman's coming off as well. I think that's it. See what the minute is. 81st minute, people. So there we go. There's all the updated subs. So there's quite a few of them. Eddie is dead as a sponge. Yep. Couldn't agree more. Simmons, Brantford, real good. Young ones. Yeah, Simmons is looking really good. Brantford, good defender. Tall, quick, agile, can play out from the back. I like him. And he's left-footed. I'm just saying, he's left-footed. I like him. Gus Till, no, he didn't do very well last week. I don't think they particularly like him either. I think the fact that they chose Luke de Jong to come on first says everything, really. So now it's your guy, the youngster. He's out injured still, so he can't come on. There's Party. Here's Saka. Fouled there, surely, by Gutierrez. Oh, he's told to get up. Oh, okay. I'll have to see that again, to be honest. Easy, but I haven't actually seen the foul. Gabriel slipping now. What on earth is... Honestly, I am going to semi-blame this pitch. Even Madueke's fallen over and didn't even go near the ball. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a foul on Saka. No, Saka, don't start doing that, mate. No. I like you. I don't want you starting to trying to win fouls. No. Yeah, Saka was dived there. I don't want to see that coming into his game. No, I like the lad. So Xhaka has been booked, so he does miss the next game against FC Zurich. PSV are making another substitution. Mauro Jr. Who's coming off here? Gakpo's coming off. I don't know how his name gets. So it's Mauro Jr. is how we call him. And Gakpo is coming off. But I will get into your comment very shortly, Moss. But yes, no, he did not. He left his foot there. No, definitely wasn't for me. Gutierrez's leg was there. Saka just left his leg there to get a foul. Not for me. They're the type of fouls I don't like. If we've got to allow the pitch. Gutierrez was down, his legs there, didn't move his legs towards Saka. Saka left his leg there to fall over. So I don't like that. Xhaka will be rested. Yes, he will be, thankfully. He'll be hoping a lot for the second one now, I'll tell you. Oh, jeez. Foul there on De Jong by Xhaka. Xhaka could just do without not getting a red card. He's been missing the next game anyway. Mind you, I think if you get a red card, I think it's only one game suspension anyway. Oh, wow. Mind you, look at the PSV players, they fall over as well. What is wrong with this pitch? Seriously. This is the most ridiculous pitch I've ever seen. But I'm not using that as an excuse for why we've lost. The reason we've lost is performance. The pitch is just awful. But these are well-paid players that should be able to play in any conditions. If we can all play it on a Saturday and Sunday leagues in pitches ones that go tilt from left to right and massive holes in the pitches and turf missing and can still perform well, so can these guys. Here comes Madueke, who I really like. I like this kid. It's going out for a PSV corner. 86 minutes played. It's still PSV 2, Arsenal 0. well, I would say it's a big scalp due to the fact that if Arsenal win next week, we're top of the league anyway. So don't know really how that's a. I think they do need to remember we did beat him last week. So, Luke de Jong's down here holding his wrist. Do we have a nasty fall here? Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, it's got stood on. Still cannot wait for Tuesday and Arsenal. Well, mate, I know that will entertain you, but right now I'm just focused on Arsenal because I've got a feeling that night I'll be doing the preview for the FC Zurich game. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I might be doing it. I'm not sure yet. Might be Wednesday, actually. No, Tuesday night I'll be doing the Football Lounge, won't I? With Martinelli with a quick throw in. Back to Ramsdale. I'm going to struggle giving any of these good marks, I tell you. I don't think anyone's had a great performance. Ramsdale's done one thing wrong. So yeah, no one's faultless tonight. I'm not panicking, I'm just annoyed. Just annoyed at the performance, the scoreline, the pitch. I'm going to keep on about this pitch. This pitch is awful. But the performance has been poor. Oh, dear me. Not a happy bunny party. Saka's calling for it. It's not going anywhere near him. White tries to find Eddie, who's easily bundled off the ball by Tezo, I think, there. Great strike by Veerman. Just showing the Veerman goal now. And showing the De Jong one, which I'd rather wouldn't see because that is definitely Ramsdale's fault. If you're not going to make it, don't come off your line. Simple as that for me. Oh, geez, what's this? Just seen news about Pablo Mari, who has been stabbed in a shopping centre in Milan. Thoughts out to him and the other victims. Oh my word! No, I've not even heard that. I'm annoyed that I've been proven right at the same time as getting told I'm not an Arsenal fan if I've got complaints about it. Yeah, mate, I totally get it. I'm just going to quickly see if I can find this news. Yeah, something's happened recently in the last few hours. Yeah, nothing's coming up right at this moment. Once I can find the storyline, Fabrizio just tweeted it. Let's see if that comes up on mine. Should do, actually. No, I don't even have that either. Why has that not come up? Don't know, but yeah, the situation that has happened, according to Fabrizio, it's a horrible thing to hear. Let's see if I can quickly find it on my Twitter feed here. Here's an Arsenal corner, but honestly, there's no way we're going to get 2 goals. We struggled to get one. Yes, there we go. So the storyline is sadly that Pablo Mari knifed and stabbing rampage as attacker wounds 5 people. Horrific attack. And he is understood to have been seriously injured. So yeah, all our thoughts and prayers from FTSN, all the sister channels here. It's just horrible, 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 horrible. Yeah. So yeah, so unfortunately, Moss, there's been a stabbing in Milan, and Pablo Mari is one of the victims, and he is seriously injured. So yeah, all our thoughts from the whole FTSN football community and everyone in the UK. It's horrible to hear. We are only 10 seconds away from this game finishing, but what a horrible end to what is a horrible game. But football's a game. Sadly, some things are real life, and it's horrible to hear that. It really is. They have blown up for full time here. Rude is delighted, I'm sure. But yeah, there will be a match reaction in 25 minutes on the Armory if you want to go and check that out. So it's finished PSV 2, Arsenal 0, Veerman and De Jong with the goals for PSV. And obviously it's just gone a bit sour now because obviously reading that story about Pablo Mari, which is just horrible to read. Yeah, I hope he recovers. Yeah, we all do. From all over the world. Don't matter if you're not a football fan. It's horrible to read that kind of storyline. Pablo Mari, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah. So the game has finished. Anyone that wants to go and watch the match reaction in 25 minutes on the Armory, please do. And thank you for tuning in for today. But right now, I'm definitely out. Bit of a summer mood now. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Take care, everyone.